good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders and analysts. More analysts. More analysts than traders. How is everybody? And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today it's Wednesday, February 14th. How is everybody? Alright, this is the Professional Forex Trading Course 101. It's for beginner traders as always. Never forget, you're going to graduate from the course when you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number 2, you have a strategy in place. So, trading Japanese candlestick, bearish candlestick formation. Alright, we're working on number 2. And number 3, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Please, disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn, and for questions, send me an email at mikefxboss@gmail.com or Skype for webinars, seminars, right? And as always, if you didn't receive the free manual, ask for it. Course rule, no cell phone charts. Wow, this is a new one. Don't chart or trade from a cell phone, everybody. Alright. And this is maybe, you know, we don't read this much. You know, making money in the Forex market is not easy. You are going to lose money. Don't fool yourself, you are not going to be rich in 1 year. Beginner traders talk, right? That being said, everybody, type in the chat a currency pair that is in a downtrend. In the meantime, I'm going to open the manual. Type in the chat a currency pair that it's in a, yeah, could be any time frame. Alright? Type in the chat a currency pair that you believe or think or see it's in a downtrend. So this was the bullish, today we have bearish. Alright, did you do the homework, everybody? Did you do the homework? Did you study the charts? We are going to do a trading exercise. Did you do the homework? Could be YouTubers too. Please type in the chat a currency pair that you believe it's in a downtrend. Why downtrend? Because we had the rule from yesterday, right? In an uptrend, I'm going only to buy and only buy, and I never, ever going to sell. Bearish candlestick formations. Again, this is from the internet, this is not mine, right? And when you are in a downtrend, you are going to just sell, right? You are not going to buy. GBP USD, Sandy, how are you? GBP USD 1 hour chart. So GBP USD 1 hour chart. Zoom, let's zoom out, not enough. Not enough. This was consolidation, right? Consolidation. Alright, but still, Sandy, is it okay for you if we are taking this? Alright. Alright, everybody, so do we agree that back in time, not that far ago, the market was making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows? And do we agree that the market broke the uptrend line? Do we agree? And I'm going to hide the future. Yes, alright. Alright, so let's make a trading exercise. Alright. And I'm not sure if I should tell you, you know, some of you are going to, but alright, let's do so it's an exercise, right? trading exercise. It's a trading exercise. All right. Testing the strategy. All right, testing the strategy, and you can test this at home, everybody. You know, so sell BCF, bearish candlestick formation, after CTB, after counter trend line break. Number 2, stop loss below or above, right? Stop loss above the TL, stands for trend line. And number 3, risk slash reward. Of course, it's 1 per 2. Alright, everybody? This is no recommendation, this is a trading exercise. We are going to test the strategy. We are going to short those bearish candlestick formation, alright, after the counter trend line break, stop loss above the trend line, and risk reward 1 per 2, right? So let's see how this is going to go, how this is going to play out. So this is the market, and one more, maybe one more. Alright, so do we agree, everybody, that we can see after the visual, right, after the counter trend line break, the trend line break, do we agree that we see the market making lower lows, lower highs, higher highs, higher lows, lower low, higher high, and then finally high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low? All right, do we agree that we are seeing the market falling? Do we agree? Yes or yes? No. Come on. Yes or yes? Or I'm not sure. I just received a strange Google, you know. Alright, very good. Melissa, how are you, Melissa? Everybody applause to Melissa. Melissa just entered in the Forex course 202. So congratulations to you, Melissa. Sandy says yes. Melissa, you have 2 emails. Send me the email that I'm going to send you the Fibonacci Mastery Manual, alright? And then send me the dates, the days and the times that you want to have class, alright? Congratulations! And please, if you're going to be still in the Forex course 101, come here and tell the students with all honesty, you know, what did you learn? What does it take? Is it easy? Is it hard in the Forex course 202? Are there any secrets, you know? How is the logic, and so on and so on? Yes, sir, thank you. Alright, everybody, moving forward. So I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to delete this one. Now remember, I'm focusing on the strategy, right? So this is the market, right? And I'm monitoring the market, right? And this is the strategy so far. And I'm going to be here. Now I'm monitoring closely those candles, and up, 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 of course, up, up, and the strategy says enter at the counter trend line break, right? And if I extend the trend line and take this strategy down here, everybody, do we have a counter trend line break? Yes or no? Type in the chat. One more candle, right? Do we have a counter trend line break? Yes, you can join too. you can join too, everybody. And Sandy says, give me a second, everybody. Yes, this Saturday 17 noon, it's going to be noon UTC, right? It's 70% off, but I told Melissa I need to do it for everybody. If you join Forex course 202, Fibonacci Master is for free, right? And there is going to come another surprise tomorrow, alright? But I'm going to tell you just tomorrow. I need to confirm with Darwin X0, you know, they're cooking something. They're cooking something for you, everybody. And alright, not to waste too much time. Yes, alright, so sell bearish candlestick formation after the counter trendline break. So we agreed that this is the counter trendline break. Now let's see if we agree. Alright, do you see a bearish candlestick formation? Do you see the bearish shooting star? You don't need to remember the names. Bearish evening star maybe. Bearish engulfing candle maybe. Bearish dark cloud cover maybe, you know. Tweezer tops. Type in the chat, everybody. Do you see a bearish candlestick formation? It's a bear and it's huge decision. Is this a candlestick formation bearish? Don't be shy, there is no right or wrong. Everybody, don't take candlestick formations lightly because you are working on number 2, you know. Use candlestick formations as part of your strategy if you want. Candlestick formations are a timing tool, you know, meaning is now the best or the better time to enter. Yes, candlestick formations are not guaranteed, sure not. But if you can, everybody, pen and paper. Pen and paper, everybody. Let's write this down, right? If you can, and it's a skill, not that difficult. If you can, you know, number 1, determine the direction in the right way. If you can determine the direction in the right way, you know. Number 2, if you can determine the timing in the right way, you know. Number 3, your chances of success will go up one trade after another. Does this make sense? If you can, and it's a skill and not that difficult. If you can determine the direction in the right way, determine the timing in the right way, which is counter trendline break with the candlestick formation, new tool in your arsenal, your chances of success will go up one trade after another. Alright? So, determine the direction. Well, market is falling, down trend line, right? Determine the timing, counter trend line break, you know, and candlestick formations. Bearish engulfing, alright, all good. I agree with you. This candle, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 previous candles. Alright? And as we said, this is going to be the entry. Stop loss above the trend line. Stop loss somewhere above in here. Alright, and I'm going to go 1 per 2 and give me a second. Alright. 1 per 2, one more, right click, there you go. Let's see how is this going to play out. Remember from yesterday, what else can you do to make it better? You could conform with the higher time frame, exactly, higher time frame. All right. So let's see the market, you know, going down so far, right? Do we have, let's say that I was not here, I was working at the job. This is GBP USD 1 hour chart. I was working at the job and everything, you know, so I come home late after Sandy. I came home after 5 hours. Is this another counter trend line break here? Yes or yes? Is this another counter trend line break? Do you see bearish candlestick formation? Yes, YouTubers, type in the chat which one. The second time, do you see maybe tweezer tops, two huge bearish pressures, plus a decision? What do you see? Yes, YouTube students, Dukascopy Academy too. And maybe starting from next week, everybody, I need to talk to our Captain Yanis. Maybe we're going to have another show. It's going to be called Forex Charts. It's going to be more dedicated to trading. Alright? It's going to be a little bit more level up for you, maybe. You know? Pressure and decision, very good. So, and I'm going to clone. Remember, and this is the trend line, right? Trend line, alright. Trend line. So I'm going to extend the trend line. And this is my stop loss, right? Stop loss above the trend line, and I'm going to clone 1 per 2 again. Give me a second, everybody. Right click one more time. Let's see how this is going to play out. So zooming in the market, and the market's falling and falling and falling and falling and retracing again, right? Remember, everybody, the lessons about extension, retracements, extension, right? Now look at the knowledge you have already. Where did this bearish candlestick formation, the first one, happen? Type in the chat, YouTubers too, YouTube students, Dukascopy Academy students on YouTube. Where did this bearish candlestick formation happen? At past res. We just finished support, resistance, pivot points. Where did this? So you're monitoring the market, right? The market's falling down and you have candlestick formations, you know, and then you see, bam. I mean, even if you wouldn't know candlestick formations, you would say, all right, I do have a counter trend line break at past resistance, exactly. 1 hour too, sure. Past support, no, past resistance. Support, it's in an uptrend, Sandy. Past resistance. Alright? So we are here, and now look what I'm going to do. Right click, clone, past resistance here too, right? So I'm charting. I don't know what is going to happen. I have no idea, but I'm charting, right? So I'm waiting for the market. And do we have another counter trend line break here? And this is a nice example of bearish evening star, everybody. All right. Yeah, maybe it's a mix of the shooting star too, but it should be bearish pressure. It's really bullish pressure, you know. So I'm guessing, like, you know, in my opinion, you know, I would consider this, all right, it's a counter trendline break, no brainer. But you know, if I would say, oh, is this a bearish engulf? Maybe not. Dark cloud, maybe not too. Tweezer tops, no. I would say this is a bearish evening star, right? Because it's bullish body, small decision, you know, bullish body. Now here it's bearish, but it's small decision, you know, kind of a doji, and then, you know, it reverses and goes down. All right. Yeah, my bad. No, don't worry. Okay, so I'm John, and I came back from my holidays, you know, and this is still the trend line, right? Down trend line, and I'm John, and I'm going to enter here. Okay, stop loss above the trend line, right? Give it a second. 1 per 2, and down in here, and right click down in here. Let's see how this is going to play out. And the market is going against me, right? And going against me, right? And here, you know, and going against me, you know, and up, and almost, let's see, oh my gosh, you know, it almost stopped me out, right? In here. Stop loss above the trend line, right? It almost hit my stop. Yeah, fair enough. If the stop loss would be a bit lower, I would be stopped out. But can you see, everybody? If I would put the stop loss above the candlestick formation, I would be stopped out. Can you see it? So we are testing this strategy, all right? And do we have another counter trend line? Counter trend line break. Is this another counter trend line break? In here. And is this, what would this be, right? Talking about candlestick formations. Bearish shooting star, maybe not. Bearish evening star, White body, bullish, doji in between. You don't need to know the name. And then I would say this is another bearish evening star, right? And then it pushed down. Melissa says yes. All right, so now the trend line stays like this, right? I need the confirmation. So yeah, that's the difficult one. Well, all right, if you would enter this one, then stop loss goes a little bit, let's get a little bit more artistic, right? So I would say, all right, I'm going to put my stop loss above this stop loss, because this was the trend line, and if I need to enter, I'm going to put the stop loss up in here. So let's see how this is going to play out. Down, up, 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 bam, stopped out. Alright, so we are not in a downtrend anymore. Agreed, everybody? The market changed, you know. High to low, low to high, high to low, low to high. Right? Higher highs, higher lows. Now, what about those two trades? So this is still in place. Let's see what is going to happen. You know, going down, sideways, going down, sideways, and kind. Oh my gosh, reversing again. See, everybody? Almost stopped out. Thank you very much. This was the comment I was waiting for. Boss, what could we do to secure the profits? Well, I hope it's not too advanced, but you could move your stop with the trend line, alright? So if this is the stop of the first one, for some of you might be too advanced, but anyway, if I'm here, right? If I'm here and the market is falling, then I could move my stop with the trend line. You know, the market still falling, right? Falling. I'm moving my stop with the trend line, falling. I'm moving my stop. So here is the market. So bam, I would be stopped out somewhere in here, right? Make sense? The plan was 1 per 2, didn't realize, just an example. Alright, so I went out with half. Good news, now this is one of the difficult ones, right, for a beginner trader to understand. Good news, I secured some profits. Bad news, I must re-enter. It's an absolute must. Alright? I cannot, exactly, times 100 trades. I cannot risk 1 to get half, and then just simply get out. Make sense, everybody? It doesn't work. So, talking about your strategy, you need to decide what do you prefer. Do you prefer to manage the trade, so we move the stop loss together with the trend line, or you simply have a fixed stop and amen on the trade? You know what's going to happen is going to happen. Make sense, everybody? Because for the trader who had a fixed stop, the market was moving up and down. Now we need to readjust our downtrend line, right? And listen up, and focus right now. Did the 2 trades got their take profit hit? Yes or no? Boss, can you repeat, please? Give me a second. Alright. Yeah, a little bit more complex lesson today, alright. We are testing the strategy that we are going to short the candlestick formation, bearish, with the stop loss above the uptrend line, downtrend line, you know, stop loss above the trend line, and risk reward 1 per 2. Alright? So if I just enter the trade here and I just leave it open, I didn't mess with the stop loss, I didn't mess with anything, I just, you know, I put a trade, I went on vacation, you know, did the first trade take profit get hit, yes or no? And did the second entry take profit get hit? Did it get hit? Is my English correct? Did it get hit or did it got hit? Yes, the take profit of those two, exactly. Now if I would manage the trade, I'm not your father, but this is a must. Make sense? Not right now, but when you see, oh, the market's falling down here, now you see the confirmed downtrend again, then, you know, the next one you must enter. Make sense? If you would get out of the first trade because you've cancelled and replaced the stop, now you need to, it's a must. You need to get in again. Alright? And this is a little bit more advanced, but you really need to write this down. Or when you journal, or when it's the Forex Course 202 end of the day report, did I close my trade less than 1 per 2? And if yes, did I re-enter? And if not, why not? Boss, can you repeat please? Yes, sir. If you are managing trades, you know, write in your journal, or we have in the Forex Course 202 an institutional tool. It's called the end of the day report. Alright? Forex Course 202, it's all about the business, so there is some paperwork, it's a business. And you can write this question: did I close any of my trades with a risk-reward ratio less than 1 per 2? And if the answer is no, alright. If the answer is yes, you need to write why. Okay, why? If it was a technical exit, meaning you cancel and replace, or you are using the super trend indicator, or you are lowering the stop with the trend line in this case, then it's okay. If you close the trade because you got emotional, then this is another door to work, another book to work on, right? You need to work on the emotional skill. You know, technicals are telling you stay in the trade, stay in the trade, stay in the trade, but you know, we all get emotional about losing money, right? But money, it's not money in the financial markets. Anyway, you know, and so if the answer is yes, the next question is, alright, did you re-enter? Because re-entering in the market, it's a must. Unless you are a scalper, you should work 1 per 1.5 minimum. Consolidation, it's a different story. Yeah, alright, but we're talking about trending markets right now. Fair enough, you know, if did you re-enter? No, why not? Because of on consolidation. Pat yourself on the back. Good job. You've done a good job. Not a big deal. But if you exit and you did not re-enter, then this is a bad trading habit. Write this down, it's a bad trading habit. Forex Course 2 conversation. Somebody just typed, not on YouTube, on the other streaming platform. Oh, but I'm satisfied. This has nothing to do with you being satisfied. If you're risking $100 and you should make 150 risk-reward ratio, and you got 50, it's all normal, but this profession doesn't work like this. Make sense? You can say, oh, I'm happy with $50. I'm happy with $50. You know, I'm happy. Why not? So, but it's this business, makes sense? This system that you are in, this environment called financial markets, they doesn't work like this. No money long term. You know, and this is common sense, right? You can make 3 trades with 1 per, so you should be 1 per 2, but you realize just half. You can make 3 of them, profitable, profitable, profitable. You get one loser. One loser is going to eat all of your profits. Can we understand this? Please tell me you understand this. Type in the YouTubers too, please type in the chat. I mean, be honest. If you don't understand, ask for help. One loser is going to eat 3 of your profits. If you are making less than you are risking, one loser is going to eat 3 of your profits or 4. So you can work hard. Forex course 2 conversation. Hard work doesn't work. Melissa, yes, understand. Thank you very much. I mean, thanks God. Hard work doesn't work in the financial markets. You're doing all of this hard work and charting and sharing and dealing with traders, but me and you, we're all the same, we are doing it in the wrong way. In the financial, this is going to be in my new book, a quote: in the financial markets you can work hard, but you could be working hard in the wrong way. Still no money. At the end of the week, sure, no money. Alright, did I miss anything? No more questions? Alright, so those 2, yes, right? Alright, so we are here. Am I forgetting any? Type in the chat, everybody, if you believe I forgot to mention that. Was there a question? You must re-enter. So let's say that I was in those 2 trades and I was managing the trade. I lost on this one. Alright, being loser on this one. Loser on this one too. Alright. And I'm waiting. Going to move the trend line. Alright, so is this a counter trend line break? This is a nice one too, right? Do we have a trend line break? What do you think? Is this a trend line break? Yes. Do we have a bearish candlestick formation? Or those 1, 2, 3, 4, or those 1, 2, 3? YouTubers too, please, YouTube students, what do you think? We do have a trend line break. Yes, we do. Do we have a bearish candlestick formation? Broto says yes. Alright, which one? Hedge fund trader Broto, which one? Tweezer tops. Well, I have a problem. This is a small decision. I have a problem with this body. This is not small decision, if you ask me. I have a problem with this body. Bearish evening star. I have a problem because it should be bearish big decision compared to the bullish, and this is smaller, plus bullish pressure. Engulfing, I have a problem. I don't see any bearish big decision eating all the others. Bearish shooting star. Speculative, right? Anyway, everybody, this would be an example where I would say, well, I would be more inclined, fair enough, so I would be more inclined on the side of, well, maybe not, maybe this is not a candlestick formation. Does this make sense? Sometimes you are going to have counter trend line breaks, but without candlestick formations. Alright, everybody? So because of the bullish pressure here, I would be inclined, maybe I'm going to doubt this one, stay out. Alright? And but on the next one, right? The next one, now this is, can you see, everybody, the difference? Give me a second. Alright. Look at this one. I mean, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bearish evening star. It cannot better than this. Maybe with the color, but bullish body, doji in the middle, small decision and huge bearish. Bullish body, doji in between and bearish. Right? No, yeah, it would better if it would be better if the body is bigger, but still, you know, it says here, oh, it was talking about direction. It must go beyond or below the 60% of the bullish, which it did, right? All right, so if I'm managing the trade, this is the entry. One more time and clone down to here. And clone down to here. Let's see how this is going to play out. Not against me again, please. You know, moving, you know, hard palpitate, and bam, stopped out again. Stopped out. One more time. And let's see how this is going to play out. Give it a second. Is this going to push down further down? Almost there, right? Alright, now everybody, yeah, sometimes, yeah, difficult market, sure. Because sometimes the market, see what the market did? You know, the market stopped me out. Alright, and then the market, so this is a low, and then this is a higher low, you know, and then this is is this a lower low? Give me a second. So it's a lower low here too, right? So this would be a losing trade again, and if I zoom out one more time, you know, and if I would counter trend line break maybe in here, right? Just maybe, let me see, counter trend line, this would be, yeah, 1 per 2 not doable, right? 1 per 2, give it a second, right? Not even with the stop loss. Okay, everybody? Boss, what can we do? You can play around. So I'm not sure, everybody, if this is doable. What do you think? Alright, these two are winners, but if you would manage a trade like this, it would be a losing game, right? Now if I put super trend, do we have super trend? If I put super trend and 1, 2, 1 and a 7, not sure if it's going to help me. Super trend, no, would not help me, you know. And boss, what about Cancer in place? I believe not going to be helpful either. If I would Cancer in place, right? Cancer in place, this would be, so this would be the stop loss, and I would be stopped out in here. So this would be profitable, right? The first one, the first two. If I would cancel and replace on the second one, and well, alright, sure, it would be better, right? I would be stopped out in here with a small profit. And if I would be canceling and replacing on the third one, then I would be stopped out in here, almost at break even. So yeah, maybe in this example, alright, this is not generalized knowledge, everybody. You know, you have trending markets that are easier, right? In this example, GBP USD 1 hour chart, it was not easy to trade. I mean, you need to be quite skilled. All right. Boss, let me ask Sandy first. 4 hour third loss. Give me a second. I have a heart. Give me a second. After third loss, walk away, right? Well, it depends. It depends, everybody. This is what we are struggling with, you know. The the trading rule, and it's common sense, the trading rule says if you are going to manage the trade, you must re-enter. It's a must. But you get this kind of experience and you go on another currency pair that is maybe beautifully trending, alright, like NZD CAT, you know, but then because of this bad experience, you know, we can think, oh, but I cannot trade like this. Make sense? This is the issue. If you are managing your trades and you are exiting with half with what you should make, it's a must to re-enter, but you get this bad experience, difficult trading, you know, you are doing all of this hard work. So, alright, you know, you didn't you make some money, but then you lost too, you know, so you're most likely on break even or a small loss. But then you go to this market, it's beautifully trending, and maybe the same is going to happen to you. You are going to be reluctant to do these things. Do we agree? You are going to get scared. You are going to say, well, I'm happy with the 50 bucks and I'm not going to re-enter because I tried to do this and it didn't work out. I mean, I didn't lose per se, but you know, if I would just stop trading with my 50 bucks, I would still have my 50 bucks, but it does not work. I mean, from the past. Everybody, Melissa has a great question. So the answer it's according to your strategy. Makes sense? I have a rule. Sure, I have a rule. If I have 5 losers in a day, or if I have 5 losers in a row, I stop trading. Alright? 5 losers in a row. Loser, loser, loser. I stop trading. No pair. I mean from the... After the third loss, well, again, it's up to you, Melissa, if to walk away. Makes sense? Some people do walk away, some people don't. Make sense, everybody? But don't trade with 50 bucks. Makes sense? This is the... I'm not going to change my mind just because of this exercise. Alright? Is it common sense that if you are happy with risk reward, is it common sense that if you are happy with risk reward, you are risking 1, you should make 2, but you end up with half, right? Is it common sense to you that you could have 3 small winners and then 1 loser is going to eat all of your profits back? That's the lesson today. I mean, thanks to GBP USD 1 hour chart. You're not going anywhere. You know, you have winner, 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 loser, square 0. And you have winner, 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 loser, square 0, back again. Boss, what is better, to manage the trade or not to? Another question, up to you. If you have time, you can manage your trades. If you don't have time, then Some traders, and you're not yet a trader, you're an analyst, some traders work better with the fixed stop loss. You know, stop loss goes on the pattern traded anyway. And some traders do better with managing the trades. Alright, everybody? Does this make sense? You need to discover by yourself what do you prefer, what are you better, you know? It's all about the skill. No, there is no right or wrong. You can have a fixed stop. Some of my students do. Make sense? And you can manage the trade. But as you see, it's not that easy, right? This would be, if this is the 1 hour chart, this would be a few days of hard work and not making maybe any money. Make sense, everybody? Yeah, sure, you can go to the 4 hour chart and try to do the same. You know? The higher time frame, for this from yesterday, the higher time frame controls price action movement on the smaller time frame, sure. Alright? But what can I tell you? No, don't get discouraged. What can I tell you? Pat yourself on the back. GBP USD, it's not one of the easiest pairs. GBP USD, it's not one of the easiest pairs to trade. Makes a lot of headaches. You know, even euro dollar, it's euro New Zealand, right? For some of you who are with me for the last few years, the easiest pair, in my opinion, to study and to trade, taking out the consolidation trades, Euro, GBP, USD, CHF, and so on, it's ANZ CAD. Alright? ANZ CAD, it's one of the, look at these trends, you know, it's very trendy, trending market. Alright? Before we finish, I'm going to say something. You are not going to like it, but it's good news. Before we finish, what you are looking at, everybody, it's part of the business. It's part of the game. This is going to this could happen. Make sense? I'm talking to the guy who said, "Oh, I'm discouraged." Don't be. This is part of the business. Make sense, everybody? Don't get discouraged. You can do everything right in terms of technicals. You can do everything right, and you could still have a losing week. It doesn't matter, scalper, day trader, swing trader, unicorn trader. Make sense? It's part of the game. Forex course choo-choo. You need to work on yourself and make losers alright. But I don't want to but I don't want to have losers. This is because you don't understand emotionally that money, it's not money in the financial markets. Money, if you cannot, not right or wrong, this is the Forex course choo-choo. You cannot interpret money in the traditional sense in the financial markets. Unless you understand money in traditional sense, you are going to personalize money. Make sense? If you have a winning day, you are going to be smiling and life is beautiful and all of this and that. If you are going to have a losing day or a losing week, you are going to yell at your kids, yell at your wife. But Mark Douglas said, Being right or wrong has nothing to do with making money. So how does this go? Just everybody, listen to me. Just learn the technicals. All right? Just learn this stuff. Don't bother, don't worry. Just learn this stuff. It's all about the market. And then Forex Course Chocho is going to answer to all the other questions. All right? I promise you. We talked heavily about money and the understanding of money. I mean, I can write a book. You know? A trader is doing very good. An institutional trader is doing very good. No big deal. Managing $100,000 stop losses. And then they give him $500,000 and he freezes. This is the money problem. I have a great friend. He was doing good with his own money, right? And then he got other people's money, you know, an institution gave him more money, and he was doing it for years. He was 3 years profitable. True story. Connect with me on Skype, talk to the guy. True story. The guy was making money 3 years with his money. He was the trader with trading his money. But now an institution, I connected him, an institution gave him more money. Make sense? And he is not doing, the account just going down, and he's telling me, he's calling me, what is happening? And I said, you have a money problem. You have a money problem and a self-image problem. No, I don't. You are. You've been doing this for 3 years. You know what to do, and you have the track record. But now you are worried, oh, they are looking at me. What is Mr. X going to think about me? What is Mike going to think about me? I cannot lose. I cannot draw down. What are they going to think about me? This is a self-image problem. Connected with the money. I mean, Melissa, you are going to enjoy in Forex Course too, believe me. Alright everybody, our time is up. See you back tomorrow. Alright? Study candlestick formations, put in your strategy what you like, reject what you don't like, and see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and treat your account as a business, because all right. Yes, as a boss.